So we're here on Jungle Adagio actually. Not a hero I play a lot in jungle, but the draft kind of went. Uh, A side picked, banned Pedal. We banned Flicker, so they pick up Lyra, and our first guy went for Gwen. And I didn't want to. I was second pick. I didn't want to give them like Adagio as well because I don't know. I've been double healed also once, and I still have nightmares of that game. So I just take the Adagio, but our third guy picks Lance and wanted to roam with it. So here we are on Jungle Adagio. The roamer does make a mistake here, I find, by aggroing the camps. You don't have to be taking this damage. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, and I'm regenning, but if we have a team fight here, I take extra damage from the minions that I don't have to be taking. I buy the boots because Adagio is a really slow hero. We go in here, get the Gift of Fire on Lyra, but the collapse, the Celeste rotates down, and they continue the aggression. Celeste does make a mistake here by entering the bush without vision, gets the Gift of Fire, impaled, and I get my first kill here. Lyra spends way too much time in shop here. Kestrel tries to defend, but gets the Gift of Fire as well, and an easy kill. And we're going for the triple here. But it actually gets stolen or secured, whatever you prefer, by our fellow carry. But sharing, you gotta share with your teammates. So we're 3 kills up in 2 minutes, which is nice. 2 for me, 1 for the Gwen. We take the fronts as well. Don't want to push our luck with low health by trying to see if there's a tree in there for the taking on their side. So just go back to my jungle, heal up while farming. And I farm with my A and B because it's faster, and you get the energy regeneration from your Gift of Fire hitting the burning minions. No vision from our Lance, but it's I know there's a trap in that bush, so I don't enter it. It's pretty obvious what the Kestrel wants to do here, and Lance knew that as well by going all the way through the top. I want to see if there's any more we can do here, but doesn't appear to be the case, so I just finish off my jungle clear by killing the shop minions. And I go for tier 2 boots here because I like getting stuff done. And you have to be. I like to move around. Here I see the Celeste is low, and if Lance lands an impale, we can kill her. Unfortunately, he misses his impale, but we still get the Gift of Fire, and I go in here because I know it's like 2 shots to kill her. Almost get myself killed though by mistakenly auto-attacking a minion trying to get away from the turret. To have to watch my taps there, but that was a kill made possible by the tier 2 boots, I think. And now I'm quickly back to my jungle. So I think the boots pay for themselves because you get much more done in the same time span because you can move around faster. The rotations are faster. I can help in lane faster. I can escape. And I really like to rush tier 2 boots when I'm on slow heroes. So I finished the miner here. Lance goes to lane, and there's no vision, so I want to stay close to my Lance. I get the Gift of Fire and start auto-attacking, but Kestrel comes up from behind, so I'm in an awkward spot here, so I just continue and rotate through their side of the jungle to safety. See if there's any more plays to be done, but it's obvious that I have to back out here, so they go for the chase. Lance with the OP impales, and fortunately I'm really low, so I can't really go in on the Kestrel. Gwen with a nice rotation, but it's too risky to chase that Kestrel into glimmer shots and traps, so we let it go. We do get some jungle camps for our troubles though, so the fronts and the treant. And I have low energy, so we discontinue the aggression. Just go back to our jungle camps. I like that the lance is helping me along with when I have low energy, because with the treant I get some energy regeneration, and from there I should be able to just regen with my A and B combo. So always keeping an eye on the minimap for things developing. So I see that there's a team fight breaking out, so I run to my teammates. Nice impale. I couldn't get the gift of fire there, but I see Gwen is really low. So I give her a heal, saving her life, I think, because that Lyra basic probably would have killed her. I don't have my gift of fire for the offensive here though, so we just get them out of her jungle, and it's cool. Lyra unfortunately AFKs here, but because it's solo queue, I just believe in killing them and sending them to base, because if they stay in the jungle, you don't know when they're gonna come back and like mess up your plans when you don't expect them to come back. And they provide vision. So when it's solo queue, I just believe in killing them. Here I should have fought the Celeste actually, because there was a level difference. He was like 5 at the time and 7. And I was in range to kill her actually, so I should have gone more aggressive there. The roamer should really put more vision down, because we have control of the jungle, but they have mines in our bushes. But that's a point where our roamer could improve. And you have jungle control, it's just nice to follow that up with vision, so you solidify your hold on the jungle. Because we've been dominating the jungle, but as you can see, there are like mines in both our bushes. So I'm level 8 with alternating current, so we do have the advantage in my opinion. So we're looking for fights here. Lyra ults out of the impale. And it doesn't look like we can get a lot done here in lane. So I like the rotation to shop. But we still want to be aggressive, because there's a level difference starting to develop here that we want to take advantage of. And the enemy team should be avoiding fights. So here again some aggression is developing. So he goes in, I get the gift of fire and the Celeste, so I want to go in and basic her, but she positions defensively. So here we see the boost in action, dodge the Kestrel ult. Celeste ult whiffs, and we're a bit low. The fountain comes in, so we can continue this, but they're under turret, so it doesn't seem like we can get a lot done here. I like the gold mine start, because we are 2v3. And I like the aggressive gold mine. They do come down though, so you have to be careful. I like this turn on them, because you have to kill them when they come for it. I focus the Kestrel, and then we finish the gold mine. Because Lyra's and Kestrel, the Lyra can easily steal the gold mine with the sigil, and the Castle Glimmer shots are dangerous as well. So I like that we switch attention from the gold to the enemy when they came down. They take the whole back jungle, which is also nice. And I come with them because I don't know if the team will collapse upon them in the jungle. But Celeste keeps farming, so they're going for a gank here. I want to go with my team, but I realized that the Celeste is probably going to rotate down through our jungle when that happens. So uh, to secure the kill, I just cut her off. Like it, we might have gotten a kill if I went with my team as well, but it's 100% kill if I just cut off her escape. So I like that play on my part to. Yeah, you just gotta think what will happen. Like try to think one step ahead of the enemy. I continue building towards my broken myth, which is pretty much my second item on Adagio all the time. Gwen is going pretty aggressive, which I like. I mean, we have control of the jungle, although no vision, but we've been winning fights, so there's no need to be like afraid. They are on our turret though, so I boots in, see if I can get the gift of fire on someone. The fountain does keep the Celeste ticking, but the kill comes in anyways. Random ult from the jungle. I'll take some nasty glimmer shots there. The fountain comes in, so we see if we can continue this, but it doesn't look like we can get anything done here, so we just go down. Take the tree end for some health and energy. But there's a pretty sizable level difference between us and the enemy right now, so we wanna try to press that advantage. I mean, I'm already level 11. Lance is 9, and Gwen is 9 as well, and they have level 8, 10, and 9 on their team. After this jungle clear, I should be level 12. And then we should really try to push that advantage as much as we can. Like anytime there's a level difference in your head and items as well, you want to be looking for fights all the time, and the enemy should be avoiding fights. So I finished the broken myth, just hit another huge power spike here. So I'm level 12 as well, so I try to go for a fancy play here as well, come out of their side of the jungle, but due to the vision, they see it, and I immediately go back to my team. Don't want to be too cocky and get caught out there. So we see a fight developing here. I boots in and I ulti. I don't like it though, because when you get the gift of fire on people, you should be auto attacking. Celeste goes in for the ult. I dodge that with the boots active. I kill the Lyra here, but get stunned. That's a bad positioning there, and I get stunned and killed by the Celeste Gold Miner combination. Actually, in hindsight, I should have just taken the portal and then surprised her by being right next to her. Then I probably could have killed her. But I got stunned and then ended up taking damage from the Celeste and the Gold Miner. That's too bad. Celeste stays in lane though, with the lance over there, and I think she gets killed here. And I don't know, I believe anytime you get killed by a lone roamer, you probably did something wrong. You maybe should have just teleported back or played more different. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. If you get killed by a lone roamer, it's mostly your fault. Especially after you've gotten away safely and was behind turret. So I upgrade my boots to I think it's the travel boots, the ones with the 12-second cooldown, because I just like to boots in and get the gift of fire, and it has like two. Here we get a nice stun on the Kestrel. Dodge the stun, try to ult the Celeste, but she runs away and reflex blocks. We do get the Gift of Fire here on the Kestrel and finish her off now. Yeah, what I was saying about the boots is it has in this game it has two purposes. Like in most games I would keep it at tier 2 and probably just build a Frostburn, but I'm not really having trouble staying in the neighborhood of the enemy. And in this game particularly, I have to be dodging a lot of skill shots, in my opinion, because the brunt of their damage, like the Kestrel and the Celeste, like the Kestrel it's the Helios and the core collapses, but the brunt and the the Celeste it's the Helios, and with the Kestrel it's the Glimmer shots. Like the Kestrel does basic attack damage as well, but as long as I can dodge some Helios and Glimmer shots, I avoid the brunt of it. So that's where the boots play a role as well. I know they're gonna Helio and Glimmer the bush, so I just stay away from it. Don't want to be giving away free damage. Lance is looking for something here. Again, no vision, but the Gwen reveals. He goes in for an awesome impale. We get the Gift of Fire on some people here, and we just start auto-attacking like crazy. Get stunned, but here we get the triple kill with the Portal surprise ulti. So 3 kills for me in quick succession there. Take the Portal again for style points. And we can start off this Kraken. I would normally go to push lane, or the Gwen should, but we thought the Lance was AFK for a second there. He comes back, but just want to finish this Kraken, get an infusion, push for push their base anyway. But it would have been better if someone would have just pushed. We probably would have gotten damage. That quite the second turret pretty low over there. That's still standing right now. So we are doing well. The boots active is up again. I really like that 12-second cooldown with Adagio because and we pop the infusion here because I go in for an aggressive push, but I get stunned. I do block the core collapse, get ulted though, so I have to back out. Gwen gets killed, so we have to back out a bit. I am regenning quite nicely though, so and the Kraken's healthy, so we stay aggressive. Get the Gift of Fire and Celeste, and then I know I can go in and probably kill her if she doesn't watch out, and we do exactly that. Dodge the ulti all day because boots OP. And it's time to get out. I don't know what the Lance was thinking over there, but I have no health. So I think the key if you're fighting an Adagio, I think is if you have the Gift of Fire on you and the Adagio is buffed, you probably just have to not be there. I mean, I don't think there are many heroes that can hold a candle to Adagio's damage output when you have the Gift of Fire on you and he's buffed. I get some more defense because I don't want to die and give over like a massive bounty. Lance gets stunned here. It looks like the team fight is developing again. But yeah, maybe I should have just built more damage. In hindsight, I don't know. But I really hate giving over bounties, so I try to continue farming here. I believe they are looking for a fight here. I don't know why, because both of us are infused and they are not. There's some poke going over on both sides. I find myself in a bad position here, so I just they go for a chase, but I have the boot, so I immediately rejoin my team. And here the Lyra finds herself in a bad position. Alti's out, but I go for the chase. The alt gets reflexed, crucibled, I mean. So it's kinda iffy this fight now, but we're infused, so we kill the Lyra, force the nice stun by the lance and retreat. We get the Kestrel as well. And because both my teammates are low, we just decide to go for the safe route and take the Kraken. Had a Frostburn would have been nice. We probably would have gotten the Celeste as well. Because I already built the boots, if I was gonna build like a third damage item, it probably just would have been a Shatter Glass. I think having the 12-second boots and Frostburn is a bit OP, but I don't know. Some people would say Eve, but I think here we're just trying to get the Gift of Fire on the Celeste or Kestrel and 3-shot them to death. I don't want to get I don't need the sustain from the Eve because I don't want to get in a sustained fight with like a broken mid Celeste that just gets caught out of position here again and it's over. But yeah, I'm not trying to get into a sustained fight with a Kestrel with Breaking Point or a Celeste with. So I probably would have just gone Shatter had this game gone any longer. But maybe I could have the ulti for style point here. Maybe I could have just gone more aggressive, build more CP, less defense. Maybe that's. But other than that, I think a good game. 12 kills, 1 death. So jungle Adagio OP, I guess. They were trying to hold jungle Celeste. I don't know. Maybe Mango gave them some inspiration. I was afraid of the matchup at start because Celeste has better range and at least if she positions correctly, it like just hits me with Helios and probably should have built a Frostburn or something. Then I would have taken a lot of damage trying to get on the Celeste. But as she played it, she didn't have a Frostburn, so it was pretty much just Lance goes in, I get the Gift of Fire on the Lance. And buff myself and then attack whoever's burning, basically. So I was afraid of the matchup at the start, but I think their execution could have been better as well, make it more difficult for me. That was a POA gold ranked match, by the way, for whoever is wondering. Anyways, see you next time.